William's army was made of 4 different kinds of units: archers, foot soldiers, knights and mercenaries. A foot soldier's main purpose was to be the main bulk of William's army. They were the main infantry in which William waged his battles. They were equipped with basic protection, such as leather or cloth armour, and a spear and shield they could use. An archer's main purpose was to provide attack fire against an enemy, so the infantry could push forwards and gain ground on the enemy. Mercenaries were soldiers for hire, who used a variety of equipment and weaponry dependent on how much money they individually made. They were mostly Breton, French or Flemish.
A medieval knight on a horse was a fearsome opponent to be facing, and the horses played a really important role in the life of a medieval knight. The war horse was often described as having a dense, rounded body with a broad back, strong loins and powerful hind quarters. The horse belonging to a medieval knight was specifically trained for use in battle as well as for jousting tournaments, and these horses had to have the strength and stamina to carry not only the knight but also his heavy armour as well.
A Norman knight had a variety of equipment that he would use. The typical Norman knight used a long, kite-shaped shield, typical of Norman knights, but also carried by Norman foot soldiers. It provided protection for the whole body. It could be slung around the neck on a strap or carried on the right forearm when riding, leaving the left hand free for the reins and sword or spear. For hundreds of years, the basic form of body armour consisted of the chainmail shirt, called the hauberk. Their weapon of choice would usually be long spears called lances. These could be tucked under the armpit like a later jousting lance. Both Anglo-Saxons and Normans used swords at the Battle of Hastings. They were a simple design with a crossguard to protect the hand and a broad 2-edged blade with a shallow point. But they vary greatly in quality, from the plain iron-bladed swords used by poorer warriors to finely made steel-bladed weapons treasured by great men. In 1066, swords were used more for slashing than for thrusting. A really good sword could cut through a shield or even armour, and from the Bayeux Tapestry, a Norman knight is shown slicing off the head of a Saxon battle axe with his sword.